What's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Game Like Will, man. Back with another video, man. Just woke up, man. Crazy dream last night, but we ain't gonna get into all that, man. Not trying to go too spiritual, too deep. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, the dreams could give symbols and signs and things like that to let you know what's going on in your, real life. You feel me? It's crazy. Then I woke up, I'm watching this spiritual female, and she just dropping mad gems, like just almost just connecting with everything like that. Literally, the dream was kind of like showing me in a different way, like you feel me? And it's like that. It's crazy, bro. Like that. I don't know, bro. I don't like talking about it because it's like you the only person in America who know what you just seen. But man, listen, this video gonna be 3 things to do when she gives you information on her. And this is a part of the game that you feel me is so fucking key, bro, because peep this. It's gonna be like when you out here talking to these women, bro, it's gonna be like they're gonna always say some shit. You feel me? That's one thing you could bet you could basically count on. You feel me? Women are gonna say something, whether they got high interest, medium interest, low interest. One thing about women, bro, is that they're nice, quote unquote. So like, when you first meet them and shit, like, they not really, they're like a Chucky doll, like you feel me? They nice at first, and then they turn into the evil motherfucker. But at first, when you first meet them, they don't got all them cracks on their face and them scars and shit, and they're not like trying to stab you. Like literally, you feel me? They're literally just cool. You feel me? They literally, oh, we're friends to the end, da da da. And it could be a chick that don't even like you, you feel me? And she's gonna act that way. That's the good thing about America. Now, or just women in general. But uh yeah, I'm gonna give y'all 3 ways to do that because I know a lot of y'all thinking right now, damn, she ain't even give me no information, bro. I'm not even really talking to these females. So you probably feel like that, but you gotta realize, bro, you know, I don't know where you at. If you in school watching this video, I don't know if you're in work. If as soon as you open up a female, hey, how you doing? She's gonna say something back, bro. The conversation could be, bro. I done been in so many conversations in the last 6 months, 7 months, and like I say, bro, they all are the same, bro. Like as far as like small talk, I said this shit when I first started this channel. You got left hand, you got small talk, you got big talk, and then you got everything in the middle, which is the chessboard analogy. If you want to put that in there, the opener, the teasing, the banter, the push pull, the qualifiers. You know what I'm saying? These things. So I found a way to where my mind accepts this information because the game is just crazy, bro, and you just gotta find out how your brain will you know accept this information because I'm not the type of person who could just learn it. You feel me? I had to really use chess because chess is a game that I play often, so it just makes sense, right? I move a pawn, that's an opener, then eventually I might move the knight, which is symbolizes like 4 or 5 different things, to be honest. But they're broken down into the banter, the teasing, the push pull, the nag, if I want to. Uh, really, I forgot the other one. What was it? Cold read. No, cold read is bishop, I think. The rook is qualify and touch, keno, touch or escalate to another location. The queen is flirtation, sexual tension, which is the same thing. And then the king is like comfort and uh, trust, which I say all the time. A lot of guys just they're not good with that, of course, because again, if you don't think you could do this part, what I'm about to give you, that's why I'm trying to make it make sense before I get into it, because this shit not really hard. It's just so easy. See, that's the thing about game why it's so fucking difficult. It's more of a concept and it's more of like a game. So it's like it's not hard, but it's not easy. it's just a game. And then when you learn, it's like learning mathematics. It's like the shit not really hard, but if you never really was good at it, if you never was good at math, then you're just not good at it. You feel me? And that's what's so fucked up about this shit. But let's get into this shit, man. I got my handy dandy notebook. All right, bro. Listen, if a female tells you something like, "Hey, I've been sick," and if you like, "Yo, how you doing?" Da 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 da. Yeah, I've been sick and blah 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 blah, and I've been at the house and I haven't been able to like do some shit like right. Number one, what I want y'all to do, cold read. I'm gonna give y'all three things right now. And role play. Oh yeah, role play would also be the knight, right? The knight symbolizes anything that's like it's really anything. If you don't hear me put it on another pawn, like on another chess piece, then it's probably owed to the knight. I always talk about how the knight is the most like the queen is the most dynamic, meaning like it's the most powerful. Like it's the most you could do it anytime. You could add sexual tension in anything. I could push pull with sexual tension. I could lead with sexual tension. I could do anything in the world and add sexual tension and I can induce or inject sexual tension into it. Like sexual tension is easy, but if you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what you're doing because people, people think they know how to flirt. Everybody can wink their eye or, do a smirk or some shit, but it's like that is inducing or injecting sexual attention, but it's not doing it to the point where you're. See, women really get wet when not only when you're just doing the body language shit, but when what you're actually saying is actually stimulating at the same time. That's when they're like, damn, because not only are they going off of the subconscious feelings, but their mind is also being attacked by what you just said because now they got something to feed off of, and when they leave for the rest of the day, or say you see her for 5 minutes and she's gone, she's like thinking about that shit like damn, he really not only did he flirt with his body language and shit, but he stored some shit in my memory, so now when I'm on the highway I'm like damn, I know he wants to do this, or I know what he's trying to get at me, or it's not no none of that. Because yeah, you want to have some mystery to you, but flirting doesn't kill your mystery, right? So it's like you're not saying like, "Hey, I really want you and I need you," and shit like that. You're just like you're flirting, so you're keeping your masculine frame, and you're just giving, type shit. So look, cold read T. All right, number one is cold read. Number two is tease. Number three is role play. So it don't matter what she say. You know what I'm saying? When a female gives you information, like, oh, oh, hold on. All right, man. Fuck. Look, when a female gives you information, and the information, and it's just so simple, man. If y'all could get this down and just remember this, and if y'all want, y'all could email me or write me on Instagram, and I'll give you a couple lines, bro, for each of these, bro. Cold read, bro. It's really simple. Cold reading is the bishop, I think, or the knight. Man, cold read, you already know it's like going to a fucking psychic. What the psychic gonna do? They're gonna tell you about you, right? That's what you gotta do to the female. So whatever information she just gave you, she really gave you grounds. You feel me? Grounds, like right in a war or some shit, right? It's like your enemy just told you where they keep all their guns at or some shit. Like if she say anything, oh I work here, oh I'm from here, oh I do this, oh we I got a boyfriend, oh I got it. I don't give a fuck what she said. You could cold read it, not cold like the weather, bird, cold. Um, so if she said something about being sick and she couldn't do nothing but watch TV the whole time, I might say something like, "Ah, so you're the type that's gonna get wrapped up in oh yeah," like so. If she say something like, you know, I was binge watching the whole time. I'm like, "Oh, so you're the type to get wrapped up in the plot?" Oh, okay, I see you. Right? You're the type to get wrapped up in the plot, of like soap operas or whatever the fuck, that's a form of cold reading, right? Just telling her about herself, like jumping to the conclusion, basically. Concluding that motherfucking shit. Like, she told me this, what might this mean? She said she like black, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I could tell you seem like you seem like dot 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 dot. You seem like the mystery girl. Like you seem like you just express yourself with people who you only know, cause But when you express yourself, you're really expressive. You feel me? So I'm telling you about you. That's a form. That's called cold reading. You feel me? And then you can just like I said, use the word "it seems like" and then go from there. Use your imagination. Number two, tease, right? You want to tease a chick. This is what I love to do. This is the night right here. This is the fucking night. Well, all three of these are the night. Wait, cold read is the bishop, I think. But anyway, teasing is the knight, right? I always talk about how the knight is like right next to the queen. When I'm playing chess, motherfucker, hey, I get them pawns moving, which is the opener, but then I'm quickly gonna touch them fucking knights, which is the tease, the banter, the push pull, that's stimulating her. You know what I'm saying? Quickly stimulating her, letting her know like don't get too comfortable. I don't know if I like you yet. I'm hot and cold with you type shit. You feel me? That's fucking her head up. And it's really making her not know where I'm coming from. It's giving me that mystery, right? The night has a lot of mystery, right? It's unpredictable. It's the most really the most attractive piece. The queen is the most I mean it's a fight for that, because the queen is really the powerful. Power is the most attractive thing in science, that we got, in chemistry known to man. So, so the queen is the most powerful, but the knight is almost like the son of the queen or some shit. It's like very charming, very cunning, very, very, very Machiavellian, like, you know what I'm saying? Very just slick, you know what I'm saying? So you want to tease her motherfucking ass. You could call her the queen of streaming, She said, I've been sick, you know what I'm saying? Doing this, doing that. You could say something. You start calling her the queen of streaming. Damn, you always streaming, huh? You the queen of streaming. Da 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 da. Right? And it's not what you say, but how you say it. But it's also what the fuck you say. You feel me? Hey, you the queen of streaming. I'm gonna call you the queen of streaming. Da 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 da. Right? You could tease her motherfucking ass, right? And that's what is that doing? Again, that's the night. Is what is it doing? Creating that mystery, creating that damn. Okay, a guy that really, 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 really like me ain't gonna tease my motherfucking ass because he's too scared. He's not gonna tease my motherfucking ass because ever since I was in school and all my life, these pussy ass niggas, oh I'm sorry, these weird guys been scared to touch me. It's two things that women always is comfortable. They know that that guy in biology that like her, he ain't gonna touch her and he not gonna tease her. That's the two T's. He not gonna touch her and he not gonna tease her. He'll do anything else on the chessboard. He might even flirt with her motherfucking ass, but he not gonna touch me though. So Kino is like I said, Kino escalation. That's the rook, and compliance test is the rook. So the rook is very dynamic too in terms of how it just shoots across the board like that. It takes advances long. It goes it goes this way and it goes that way. So again, when you touch a female, it's letting her know like, damn, he making a quick advance on me, and it's in bounds, right? It's like basketball. You don't go out of bounds. You stay in bounds. Touching her ain't illegal. You feel me? It's not illegal. So it's like a lot of guys just don't know their own power in the game of dating. So they don't touch your female, right? I said I could email y'all or inbox y'all and give y'all all my Kino escalation things that you could do with a stranger for real on the first approach, or it could be a chick who think you her friend. Friend zone. I got that. I got a couple of them. Locked away. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of moves. You know what I'm saying, on my chessboard. So, cause like Mystery said, a true chess game is not, you know what I'm saying? It's not just winning the game in one or two moves. You know what I'm saying? That's a fool's mate. You know what I'm saying? That just means your opponent is naive. You know what I'm saying? When I first started playing chess, I won a couple games in two moves. I lost a couple games in two. I still, depend on the person I'm playing. If you could lose a game in two moves, but that don't stand for nothing. When I first started playing chess, I thought that was so cool to whoop somebody ass like that. But when you do the math, it's like, man, you're not getting better by whooping us somebody, because it's only two things: either they really bad or you're just having a great game. But that doesn't when you really play enough games, you're like, wait, hold on, that's not happening every time though. But same thing with women, right? Some girls will throw it at you, some girls will do this, but it's better to have that skill in your book bag where you could just link up and call a chick and make things happen and make things shake. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a mover and a shaker in this shit because, it's getting cold outside. You don't want to have to, cuddle yourself at night and shit like that. So you want to tease her motherfucking ass, right? I do that all the time through text. I do it wherever I'm at, especially the flirtation shit, the queen on the chessboard, like I said. I try to add a little bit of sexual tension in everything I do because that shit is what sex is literally. It's like planting the seed to get the fruit. It's like that's what you can't do nothing. You could skip everything and just be flirting and get to the sex with a female because the women can't handle that shit. You become an enigma. That's what the literally what the queen is, right? You would think the knight is an enigma, but I mean, basically every chess move is somewhat of an enigma because a woman gonna wonder how did you even open me up when most guys are nervous. How did you close me when most guys are nervous? So when you learn any chess move, it's an enigma. But what really is an enigma, like and sincerely is one, is the fucking queen because like I said, anything dynamic is hard to figure out, and so that queen is just so powerful. It's so fucking powerful that it's gonna scare her into the bedroom. You feel me? Not even on no funny shit, but it is. It's gonna damn. I gotta get him because if I don't get him, another female definitely gonna hop on it, and I gotta do that. So it's just like when you learn how to flirt, it's just hard to let a guy go that know how to flirt. So again, so tease her ass, and with that fucking knight, move the knight on the board. Don't be scared because the knight is the most. It's not the most dynamic, but it's the most sneaky, and it moves in a way where you can't predict it either. So it's just like call her, the queen of streaming, right? Because she thinking I'm gonna say some shit going with the flow, right? Like, oh yeah, I hope you get better, blah 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 blah. Like, oh yeah, I told a chick that yesterday, like, it's good that you got better, and then I went into I think cold reading her or something like that. And then I think I forgot what I said, but I know last thing I said I cold readed her with sexual tension. I added sexual tension and cold reading together. You know, no, I did that with this other chick. I'm sorry, but anyway, tease. Call her the queen of streaming or something, the queen of blank, whatever it is. Or you the queen of Starburst. Or you the queen of popcorn. You the queen of coffee. You the queen of this. You always doing this. You the queen of blank, right? Just call her the queen of some shit, and she's gonna feel like you're teasing her no matter what it is because you saying it with this attitude like, yo, you the queen of blah 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 blah. Number three, yeah, find something to tease her about. It could be a video game. You the queen of Xbox. You the queen of this. Number three, role fucking play. Right, this is a form of flirting, bro, or form of you know role play is just like it could be flirting or it could be like like I said, it could be the night. In my opinion, it would be more like the night because the woman can't. It is kind of flirty. Everything is kind of flirty, but what it is that it's like the night, bro. It's unpredictable. It's very very y'all hearing all that dumb shit, ain't y'all? But look, say something like this. Hey, she say she been sick and she been streaming or whatever or trying to look for a movie or some shit or you bring that up to her, she says she's sick. Like, oh, did you find any movies to binge, anything to while you was sick? I said this yet like the other day to a female. Then she gonna say something back. Maybe yes, maybe no, but it don't matter, right? But you say something like you know what? I'm your blank um mentor. I'm your binge mentor. I'm your movie binge mentor. Whatever the topic is on, I'm your blank mentor. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny, like you could be like, she be like, y'all could be talking about Chinese food, or I'm your Chinese food mentor. Like you see how that work. We could be talking about, what I'm saying, movies. I'm your binge mentor. I'm your whatever mentor. And then you say, what's your top three blank? So it's like a little test right there. Like what's your top three out of horror, comedy in this. And then she gonna tell you back, right? And the game is all about, look, this is what I think in my mind concept of the game. It's all about extracting information. Like SpongeBob, like you're fucking sponge. You're extracting information, like, right? And look, you could even do this 10 things, per conversation. Try to get 10 things or 5 things out of, 5 things now, 5 things later about a female. Like, extract 5 things. And when you're playing chess, it makes it easy for your opponent to give up information because if I flirt with you, you're gonna respond. If I and see, guys would be so caught up in the response of the biological response, like, oh damn, she feeling me. It'll fuck you up if a chick is bad and she feeling you, because it'll throw your whole shit off because you're not comfortable, you're not desensitized to bad females really just being in your orbit. So to throw you way out of whack, but when you get comfortable, you really could just sit there and bask in the success. You know what I'm saying? And accept the fact that you're a winner now and just simply choose another chess piece to move. The same way I play the game of chess. Like, I'm not gonna sit here because I just took your queen. That don't mean I don't gotta make another move, you know what I'm saying? Or because I just took, each move, you could symbolize you took one of her pieces when she's smiling or when she's laughing or when she's blushing or when she's when you got her thinking or any of these reactory when you making her react, like when you could tell she's flustered or she's shy or she's anything in reaction, because that's what women do to us, right? When you don't got no game, a woman is just putting you in your feelings every time. And that's what's so fucked up. Like, you feel me? When you ain't got no game, she's making you nervous. She's making you think. She's making you, what I'm saying, do every feminine thing under the sun that she should be doing. So when you can calculate that, like, okay, I got her thinking right now. She may not even text me back, but I know the shit I said was good enough because I made a chess move, so I know. The problem with guys is they're not standing on what they're saying because they don't trust what they're saying because they haven't studied. Mystery said it's about the material, and he was right. You know what I'm saying? When you know the gambits, then you gotta learn the material, and the material is custom. So you really gotta become favorable of your own. It makes it easier to remember the material. Let's put it like that. Like, because when I was younger, it'd be like, okay, you'll see like one smooth nigga say one smooth thing to a chick, and you'll keep that because you're like, I don't got no game. Let me keep what bro just said. That shit was tough. But in reality, you ain't got no game. But that was just something you just happen to see somebody do in passing to a female. But you need to have like a fucking scavenger. You need to have a book bag full of stones or whatever, hunting equipment on your back. That's what you need to have because these women trying to get crushed, bro.